How to find your life purpose. Hi, I'm Chris Freeman, the Closer Clients One. And in this video, I'm going to be answering your questions. So, how do you find your life purpose? And before we get into my 3 main points that I believe you absolutely must do, is that it's not about finding your life's purpose. And I don't really like wording it like that. However, I have to accept that this is most likely the title that's going to grab most people's attention, because I want to have my message reach out to as many people out there as possible. That being said, why don't I agree with it? Because for me, it's not about finding your life's purpose. It's about creating the life that you want to live. It's about becoming the person you want to be. It's not about finding yourself. It's about creation. Not about finding, about creation. So, that being said, what are the 3 things that you need to keep in mind? The first thing is that it's about your mind, your mental state. Okay? Most people, when they do their goals, they just think about it and they go, yeah, I think that's what I want to do. And they're not really excited about it. They're not really passionate about it. And when you talk to them about it, like you can see, it's really not something that they're prepared to go the extra mile for. And you need to be able to go the extra mile. You must have the desire to go the extra mile, because you're going to get knocked down so many times. You're going to be up here or thinking you're on cloud 9, and then when some challenge hits you, okay, you're just going to collapse. So you need to make sure it's very high, it's very sturdy, that motivation. And to do that, to get really excited and to build up that bank of excitement for when disaster or something hits you, is that you need to whip yourself, not physically, into a state of positive frenzy. You need to be up in that state where you're extremely excited, where you're extremely passionate, and whoever you speak to can see that sparkle in your eye, who can feel that you can barely contain yourself when you're talking about the thing that you want to achieve, the life that you want to create, want to build. And to do that, listen to some music. Music is one of the best ways to help you to get you into that state. Run, shout, rap, sing, whatever it is. Move yourself emotionally and physically from neutral to extremely energetic, extremely excited. And once you have that, ask yourself, if I had all the time and the money in the world, what would I do? What would I do? And write it all down. Once you've done that, pick the top 3 things that you want to achieve within the next 1 year or 3 years. And then choose the number 1 thing that you want to achieve 12 months from now. And then split that up into 3 things that you must achieve within the next 12 months. And give yourself 3 or 4 months each time to achieve those objectives. The next thing that you need to focus on and ask yourself is, what am I prepared to do? What is the worst case scenario? As Elon Musk would say, what is your pain threshold? What are you prepared to deal with? Okay, because you're going to get a lot of shit thrown your way. How much shit are you prepared to take in order to achieve what it is that you want to achieve? Because I can guarantee you this: whatever you think, okay, however long you think it's going to take, however difficult you think it's going to be, however much time and money you think you need to put into this, it's going to take a lot longer. It's going to be a lot harder than you think. Because the only way you're going to be able to tell if the goal you're achieving, if it's big enough, is if you have no idea to get from where you are to where you want to be. You might have a bit of an idea, but you shouldn't know the details. If you do, you're not aiming high enough. You're not putting yourself out there to grow in the way that you should be. You're not setting yourself outside that comfort zone. Number 3 is you need to hire a mentor. Why do you need to hire a mentor though? Shouldn't you be able to find out the vision or the life that you want to create without them? Well, yes, but in reality, you're not sure how realistic your plan is, okay? Just because someone else achieved it doesn't mean that you can or you want to. That's why you need to hire a mentor, because they're going to be able to help you to understand, is the thing that you want really what you want, okay? Or is it just another lie? They're going to help you to overcome what is what you probably know is shiny object syndrome. And if you don't know what it is, it simply means that shiny object syndrome is that you see something you like and you think, oh, I want it. Okay, maybe you see like a book or maybe a car, and you buy it just out of desire because you feel like you want it. But then you realize, actually, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Maybe it wasn't really what I wanted. I only saw it because it looked nice. Hence the shiny object syndrome. Or like a magpie, they just like to steal anything that's shiny. Also, the mentor will help you to set your goals, because if you're aiming high enough, okay, you're not really going to have an idea of what you need to accomplish, and that mentor should have an idea of what you need to accomplish and the most realistic time frame that you can set yourself. So, going over the points of the video again, is you need to hype yourself to know that whatever it is that you're the thing that you want to create, that you have enough passion, enough excitement for it. And then you need to ask yourself, what is the worst case scenario? Okay, what am I prepared to do in order to make sure this works? Okay, because if you're not prepared to give it your all, you're only going to half-ass it. And I can almost guarantee you that the worst case scenario will happen. And even then, chances are that whatever you thought is the worst case scenario, it really isn't. It's going to get much harder and it's going to get much worse than what you think. And if you're not prepared to deal with that, don't bother. The third recap is hire a mentor. They're going to be able to help you set that goal better, or to help you to dig even deeper into why you want to do what you want to do, and to help take away all those lies. Also, they help you to get things started, because one of my core rules after wasting 3 years in the first 3 years of my being an entrepreneur is that I didn't really have a mentor and I didn't really know what I was doing. So you need to hire a mentor, because I can guarantee you that the price of success has no price, okay? It's never too high. But the price of failure is like, it doesn't matter whatever the price is, it's still too high. And if I had to go all the way back, I would pay more money to gain 3 years of my life back, because I could have achieved what I want to achieve in 6 months, 1 month, instead of 3 or 4 years. And I gladly pay any amount of money for that. That's it. That's it for this video of how to find your life's purpose. If you like that, then just give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know. How do you find your life's purpose? How do you create or know what you want to create? Let me know, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching.